Hello, Stamping friends. This is Monica Gibberti with Stamping with Monica, and welcome to the last live video of the online exclusives showcase week. Tonight I'm going to show you two projects, and first of all I need to apologize for the late start. We have family here, and so all my schedule got a little discombobulated, so I hope you'll forgive me. But I'm here to show you the last two projects, and I'm gonna do a quick recap of what we have done so far for this week, and we'll go on and craft the two things that I have, and they will be Christmassy. So if you're popping on, let me know, say hi. I see Tracy popping on. Thank you for joining us. Let me know where you're watching. Now, I would like to see some thumbs up, some love, so maybe some reaction comments from you, so I know that you're watching. If you're going to be watching the replay, please put replay in the comments. So what we're gonna do, what we've been doing, or I've been doing this week, is come live around 7:30 each night. Hello, Sharon. Thank you for joining. And I've showed you one project. We picked some of the items, some bundles from the online exclusives that they were just released on July 1st. And we picked the ones that we liked the most. Hello, Carmen. Thank you for being here. And so as a quick recap, as I always do, I'm going to show you what we did. We did this card on Monday evening. And it features the Summer Happiness Bundle with the Summer Happiness, what is the name? The washi tape that I should have here in front of me, but probably because it's right in front of me, I cannot find it. So this is the card that we did. We focused on the washi tape. This is not stamped, but is the washi tape attached to the basic white. If you want to watch the replay of this video, it will be in my final email that will be going out tomorrow with all the lives. And also you can find it on my YouTube channel. You can watch the replay on my Facebook page, but please know that it will be deleted in 30 days, within 30 days of when it was posted. So this is the first one, and this bundle, in case you want to know, it is a 51.25 bundle there. Then we moved on to this beautiful suite collection that is the Violet Dream Suite, and I showed you this book fold, fun fold card here, and it features the designer series paper, the ribbon, the embellishment, the specialty paper that are included in the suite. And also I want to spend a few minutes to remind you that I have a class coming up for this suite. Registration closes on July 18th. It's my monthly class, so you get to make 8 projects. It could be 4 cards, 2 of each, or a combination of cards and 3D items. And the registration, as I said, closes on the 18th. This is shipped to you for $52, or you can come and pick it up, or come into my studio to make the projects the last Saturday of the month, and in this case would be July 25th at 10 a.m. and the cost will be $44. If you want to join the club, you always save $4 on the cost, plus if you stick around for 6 consecutive months, you also receive a special gift or a goodie bag from me as my thank you. Okay, so this is one of the cards that will be included in the class. Then we moved on to fall, and we used the Fun for Fall bundle, and this is the card that we made lots of die cuts and then coloring, but it was fun. And then I showed you the technique on how to color the linen thread here. So this is the card. And then last night was the video with the Frightfully Fun Sweet collection that has designer series paper, the bundle, the embossing folder, the embellishments, the ribbon, and the white gable boxes. We did not use them with this suite, but I'm going to use them tonight to show you a project. And this is the card. This is the wiper card, and it was a bit on, you know, challenges to show you how to make it, but I hope you understood how to, and this is what the card will look like at the end. So then tonight I have for you 2 projects, because we designed 6. And what you can do, if you're interested, you can receive the kit to make the 6 different projects, and you get the supplies, the cardstock, the designer series paper. The only thing that I will not include are the different embellishments, but you will get 1 pack of embellishments. It could be one of those that we've used in the cards here, or something different. Then you get your PDF tutorial for the class. Now, if your order is, so your order has to be to $75 or more before shipping and tax, and after you apply any stamping rewards. And if you do that, you also can select the product of the month for this month, or whichever you have not selected in the past, if it's still available. And this month it is a beautiful flower set. Mine is coming Monday or Tuesday. And you get also the free PDF tutorial from me. So you get the option to add your product of the month for extra $5, and then you get the product of the month and the tutorial. Then you also get a free monthly tutorial bundle my monthly tutorial bundle of 16 different projects, free, that will be emailed to you. Plus, this is my extra incentive that I give out only for this week, okay? So with a minimum of $20, Stampin' Up! Is going to give you 10% back in Stampin' Rewards, okay? And your $20 is always before shipping and tax, and after any Stampin' Rewards that you applied. I am going to add you 20 to gift you 20% of that. So if your order is of $75, then you'll get $15 in Stampin' Rewards from me. Okay, it's a very special, also because I'm working toward earning the Costa Rica incentive trip from Stampin' Up, and that is my Costa Rica incentive for this week. Okay, that I wanted to let you know. And the way you receive them from me is through an email, but you have to be opt in to receive the Stampin' Rewards, either from Stampin' Up! Or from anybody. In this case would be me. Okay, so here we go. Let's start with the first of the 2 projects for tonight. And tonight, let me grab this. I'm going to use the Focus On the Stitch Season Suite collection. Okay, this is also the suite collection that I'm using for my Christmas in July stamp camp, and it will include cards, 3D, scrapbook pages, and a sampler. Okay, so that is a uber duper class that I'm offering to you, and we're using this beautiful pack of paper. We're using the bundle, the stitch stocking dies, the mini Christmas buttons, and the ribbon that goes with the suite. Now, for my class, like any classes that I have, you have the opportunity to add the bundle at a saving, so you save on shipping and tax. And so if you want to register for the class, registration is open, and it will close on the 15th, July 15th. And my class will be in person on July 25th from 3 to 6 in my studio. You can get it in person, you can get it to go, you can get it porch pickup, you can come in person, and also shipped to you. So I have the 3 options, as well as the option to just purchase the PDF tutorial. Everything is in my link that I'll put at the end of the video. I hope you take advantage of it, because you will get a fabulous class stamp camp out of this suite, and then you will have more products left to use for your own crafting. Okay, so let's start with what I'm using tonight. Here, let me grab it out and show it you in person. Okay, let me move everything. So the paper is this pack of paper. I don't know, probably English, I don't know. This is a patchwork. I don't know what is the this is more for quilting. If you know you're good with quilting, you understand what I mean. But what I like about this paper, okay, so this is one of the patterns, and then when you turn it, it's very neutral. Okay, so you have this that is very specific, but then you have hollies. You have this pattern right here, and you have candy canes. You have this pattern, and then you have a very generic pattern in the back, and then you have this with these small flowers right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I know I need another pattern. Where's the other pattern? Probably at the end, and that would be this pattern right here, this gigantic quilt, or a block of a quilt, and then you have that. Okay, so this is that, and then you're going to have what is included. I'm going to show you the buttons, because they're cutie patootie right here. Hello Judy, hello Diana, nice to see you here. This is the ribbon. Golly, this is very easy to tie bows with. And then what else? And then you have your bundle. This is the bundle. This is the set of dies that I just started playing with, and we're gonna use this die right here for tonight, and then I'm using this die and this leaves. But then I will, you know, the class will include a stocking, and then I will experiment with all those. And then look at these. You can die cut these all individual Christmas trees, or create a border with that, as well as this, because the outside it doesn't cut, so this create a border if you want to. And this is the stamp set. I'm gonna show it to you like this. You have different patterns for the blocks that mimic the designer series paper, if you pay attention to that. Okay, so there will be more exploring on this. Okay, let's start with the supplies that you could be receiving if you're interested in getting the class to go and place your order. By the way, thank you to all those of you that have placed the order so far. I really appreciate it. Now, the other thing that I'm doing during this week is daily giveaways, and then at the end of the whole thing, there's going to be a grand prize. So the grand prize is always the collection of the projects that we made. So the winner will receive the finished projects. Okay. In order to be able to be entered in the drawing, you need to comment, like, share, and leave me a heart, like, anything. And then I'll put your name in the wheel of names, and then we have daily winners. I did not draw winners for tonight, but I will do so and announce and show everything, everybody what you will get. Okay, so these are the little parts and pieces to create the card for tonight. And this is a card base in real red. Then you have your insert basic white, and then we're using these 2 patterns of the paper. Okay, Secrecy, this is the label right there. This, it comes out of the new rounded corners rectangle, what is this, rectangle punch right there. And then, as I said, then we have, okay, where are my little, I'm missing a few things. So 3 of the leaves, and then I have this, and then I need my berries, okay? And these are all die cut from here. So this comes out of here, the leaves on there or here, the berries come out for that, okay? I hope you understood what I said, because I just realized that I was not in the picture. Okay. Yes, I was. Okay, just looking at my video here. Okie dokie. So let's start. And the stamps that we are using for the class, it's the Merry Christmas. Where is that? Merry Christmas to you and yours. Okay, we're just gonna use a very simple this one. Okay, color for tonight is Secrecy. And let's start assembling the card. It's gonna go together pretty quickly. Okay, so I'm gonna stamp the sentiment first, and then we'll go on and create the card. So easy peasy. Okay, and then we're gonna stamp in the middle. Merry Christmas to you and yours. I hope everybody's staying cool. My air conditioning has been going all day long, and I'm cool down here, but I'm in the basement kind of, but the rest of the house is something, woof. And my family, my kids, my son came over because their air conditioning was not working, and it's not really working for them here. So we're trying to make him cool and keep him all cool as much as we can, because today it was hot. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, these will be the pieces. All the measurements will be in the tutorial. If you qualify to receive the free class, you'll also receive the tutorial, as I said. And there we go, that will be here, the measurement. Now, the pattern of the paper might be different from what I'm showing you, because I am cutting from the whole sheet, okay? And so here we go. We're gonna go with this and attach the designer series paper to the piece of Secrecy. And what you just need to make sure is that the edges here will be the same. Top and bottom is flush, and then this is how it looks. Then you're gonna take the ribbon, and in the description of in the tutorial, it says to wrap around it and secure the ends in the back. That's what I do for all my cards. And then if you're receiving the kit, this is how I will be measuring the ribbon for you, okay? Oops. Right here. Okay, so now we're going to be securing the back with dimensionals, because I love dimensionals. And I'm gonna use all of these in here. Now, tonight, my husband and I are dividing ourselves. I'm going to be at my daughter's house, and my husband's going to stay here with the kids. But right now, he's at my daughter's house. Hello, Denise. Thank you. He's at my daughter's house helping her out. And he's coming over here, and then we're going to do a switcheroo, and I'll go spend the night with my daughter because her husband went out of town. So here we go. So then we are going to put this one down like that. Okay, so this is basically 8.5 by 5.5 car base, and then you take off 1 inch from this side. And usually we do it this way, but this time we're going to do it this way. Okay, then easy peasy. I think, okay, this is what my original in the tutorial will have. So it will have this, and make sure that your little poinsettia will be there. But I think I can add a sentiment, and it says Merry Christmas Merry Christmas to you and yours. And we can say, may all your days be merry and bright, right? Can we add that just to make it a little bit different? May your days be merry and bright. Could that work as a sentiment? And we're going to put it right here. So that's why I am not gluing down. I am not gluing down my designer series paper yet. Your tutorial will have the picture of the card without the sentiment. I just decided to, why not, added one here. So then you can see I'm just going to use the same Secrecy color, and that's it. You could do real red if you want to, but since the tutorial has only one ink, we're going to stick to the one ink. Okay, and we are going to be stamping, may all your days be merry and bright. And that's how I'm going to finish my inside. And this is just something different that I decided to do to show to you. But the tutorial will have, and I'm going to show you, basically, it will have this without the stamped sentiment. Okay, and then I am going to attach my poinsettia, and I'm gonna just put a drop of, you could even put it right here or put it right here. So let's try, I'm gonna try something different. Okay, like that. So this will be different from my original design, and this is to give you an extra idea. Okie dokie, nothing major added to it. Then we're gonna leave it like that, put this, okay, and then I'm gonna show you the original, and then you can decide if you want to do it this way to complete your card. See, you need to make sure that everything stays within your flap, your fold, okay? And then to finish this, I'm adding one rhinestone, a small rhinestone to it, just because. And then, as I said, I will show you the one that is different. And this card may be or maybe not in the stamp camp, so if you register, you will be able to find out. Now I am going to put here a line of this. I love using the edges of the dimensionals because they're very useful for what I'm doing right now. This will be centered, okay, semi-center there, voila. This will go up here. And what did I do with mine? Well, guess what? I put more dimensionals, but I'm gonna put it on my label so I know that it will be in the right spot. What are your plans for tomorrow? Are you going somewhere? Just staying put because of the craziness of the traffic, the weather, and everything else? We are going to be staying put because we have the kids here, so we're just gonna have a good time with them. Now, the 3 leaves, they're gonna need 1 mini dimensional on each. Okay, we're gonna put it on, and this is how it's gonna go. Look, I'm gonna do that, and then we're gonna do this. Okay, and this is gonna go like that. Then I'm gonna take the berries here and put a drop of liquid glue, or you can use a mini glue dot. Now, let's see if I can maneuver things with this one, since it's one of the, and then voila. What do you think? Now, to finish it, we have to add the buttons and the rest of the ribbon. Okay, so buttons will go here. So if you're a quilter, a sewer, if you like to sew or quilt, well, this might be right up your alley, as you might say. Hello, Cheryl. Nice to see you. Thank you for joining us. Okay, so now here we go. As I say, and then the tutorial will say tie a bow around the ribbon, and that's what I mean. Tie a bow around the ribbon. And off we are done with this card. And then I'm going to show you, well, if I like the bow, I'll be done. Or you can just tie a bow and attach it to the ribbon with a mini glue dot to make your life simple. Okay, this one is going to go like that. This one is going to go like that. And the other one will have the bow going the other way around. So you can choose which way. Trim and trim. Trim, as I said. Okay, so this is your card with the stitched, what is the name? A stitched season. Is that the name? Or the bundle is stitched stocking. So this is your card. There you go. Open, and then may your days be merry and bright. Voila. So this is one. What do you think? Do you like it? Is it too much? This is the way I did it, and this is the way, well, the front, just to show you that the ribbon went one way, and this, and then the patterns might be different of the designer series paper. And this is the original from the tutorial. So it's the same minus the embellishments and no, the greetings, and then the difference is in where you position. Oh, there you go. I found my berries. And it's where you position your poinsettia. What do you think? Great card, right up my alley. I know, Sharon, that's all you. So I hope you're getting this sweet. So there you go. I'm going to just show you the one that it will be in the picture there. Okay, now let's get going and we'll do your 3D project. Okay, so this 3D project, we're going to put it away and then put this card right here so I know what to show you at the end. Okie dokie. There and there. Put this. Remember that the winner will get all the 6 projects. The grand prize winner will get all the 6 projects. Let me just do a little bit of a cleaning here. Put all my blings away and switch to the other project. Okay, now for the other project we are focusing on, okay, clean up, Monica, so we don't have a mess. Let's grab this, and then there's another beautiful online exclusive release, and that is the it's the Pretty Poinsettia Bundle. Okay, we're using this. Hello, Elise. We're using this bundle. Okay, and we are also focusing on the designer series paper that you can find in the back is the 2026-2028 in color gingham gallery. We're ready to use this one for the fall. And we're also using the embossing folder Swirls of Magic from the Frightfully Fun suite. And what else? Well, I'll show you. Okay, So let me grab here because I need to look at my instructions. Okay, pieces for this part is the actual, these are the gable boxes. They're called white gable boxes. So glad that Stampin' Up! Is bringing these back, because I remember when I signed up, first started, they had big gable boxes and they were fun. I think I used them for my daughter's first communion favor. I put a bunch of stuff in there. So this is the packet, and these are part of the Frightfully Fun suite, okay, collection there. So I can hear the kids, probably they're having a hard time falling asleep. So before we do anything, we need to stamp, okay? So this is what the gable boxes will look like, okay? Now we're gonna stamp right here at the top because we need to let it dry. So you get that, you will get all these pieces already cut, die cut, okay? The only thing that I will not stamp is the stamping on here and on the label, okay? Everything else I'll be able to just provide it to you, okay? And there you go. So now you will have all this for the tag with this there. Then you will have crumb cake 1, 2, 3, and 4, because we have 4 sides, and we're using the Barely Blush pattern of the gingham paper, okay? So we're gonna go ahead and do the easy peasy part. The easy peasy part will be to, also the other thing that we're using is the, oh, I got the crisp cantaloupe. I need the Barely Brush. I need the Barely Brush shimmer. Where is my Barely Blush? Here. So actually, I need to open mine. And the reason why is that because of my time, I didn't put the sample together. So I am creating it with you. So when you get your shimmer brushes, okay, you're going to open it up, okay? But see, this is all dry. But what you will need to do is unscrew this, take this white ring out, save it because it's good when you're traveling. So if you want to, because that will allow the ink to come down. And I am going to grab this piece of basic black. I'm going to screw, it says push up here. It says push. So you're going to be pushing this. And what it will do, the ink will come out. And then we're going to just basically ink the tip. Okay? Voila. So this is all inked, already done. Put it back there. Okay, so let's do the stamping first. And the colors, this is the stamp set, the photopolymer stamp set, Merry and Bright, Christmas Joy, 'Tis the Season, Most Wonderful Time of the Year, and you have poinsettias to create, and Bright Christmas Wishes. What I love about is that we have the dies that will die cut the images, but also extra dies. So these would be the dies to die cut the images, the one that are open-ended border here. But then you have all these pieces that are extra, okay? There. So let me just go ahead and show you. We're gonna grab the 2 colors would be, oops, see, these are the new Barely Blush and Peaceful Pine right there. This, I don't need it. And so what we're gonna do, we're gonna stamp the sentiment that says Christmas Joy on this circle in Peaceful Pine. Actually, I'm gonna start stamping on the gable box because it needs to be drying. So we're gonna do the Barely Blush, and we're going to ink and stamp. Let me see. okay? And we're going to randomly stamp. And then the reason why I'm saying that we need to, and if I'm going off, now let's do it this way. And then I can do it, turn it this way to put it in there. Okay. That, we're gonna stamp like that. And then carefully, let's see if I can do it this way. I'm gonna stamp and let's do it, hope you can see. I'm gonna go corner here. And then corner there if I can. Gonna go corner right here. And then fill everything in between. I can hear the baby bracelet. Now, if you have a problem, I'm gonna grab a piece of, let me grab a piece of here. You can do that. Put this on the edge, and then don't worry about if you're going off, okay? I'm good. And put this away. Oh, hold on. Something is stuck. There we go. So that part is done, because I don't think I would need to stamp this, because this is gonna go in. Or maybe, why not? I'm just gonna randomly stamp right there and right there. Okay, and I'm also doing it there and there. Okay, so I've stamped this and gonna let it be. And while that is drying, hopefully it will dry quick enough, I'm going to stamp my sentiment on here. Christmas Joy. And what I'm going to do with my shimmer image, shimmer paint, I'm going to color in the joy. Okay, the baby's having a hard time falling asleep, poor kids. I can hear him upstairs. Okay, so we're gonna let everything dry. There and there. Now we're going to be assembling the tag. I need this. Okay, so we are going to assemble our, I cut out these pieces in Barely Blush, okay, from the dies, and you can create different sizes. So I got this large and this small and this to cut the pieces there, and this is for the leaves, okay? So what I'm gonna do, I'm just going to put this one together. Actually, I think I am going to add some sparkle to the poinsettia leaves. Okay, there. And a little bit there. And there. Okay, you can color it all or can just do a little bit. I think I'm gonna go there. Okie dokie. So now this will be attached. Come on up with, I'm gonna use a mini glue dot. Okay. that and put this one right in the middle. Let's see. Let's see. Is this gonna go? Let's see. We're gonna just put it right there. Okay. Then I'm going to put this one down and put this one on top since we have two. Okay. So grab another mini glue dot, stick it on, make it all better because now you have a middle. And then I'm going to do the same, but this time because it's so tiny, I think I need to put a little bit of liquid glue there. And then pick it up and put it on. Pick it up and put it on. And you can turn it around. There we go. So this is your poinsettia. Let me pick it up like such. Okay, so then you have a little glimpse of what you could do with the poinsettia. And I'm going to just put it down like such. And then I'm going to grab dimensionals because I'm going to be securing. Because I love dimensionals. We're going to put dimensionals behind the leaves so it will stick nicely. Like that. Use all the ends here and here and one right there. I could have used the mini dimensionals, but I'm using the ends, so why not? Okay. I feel for the parents and the baby that's not able to sleep. New place and everything else. So that will be going like that. And then we're going to put there. Balance this one out, put it right there to kind of hide. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Now this will go right there and put dimensionals in between the leaves so that it sticks. And then we have our tag for our box. Isn't that nice? Let's go ahead and put all these pieces together. Now, you can rough the edges if you want to, or just leave it like this. And we're gonna leave it like that, simple and easy. But you could rough the edges if you wanted to. And we are going to use this side or this side. I'm gonna use, oh boy, he's really crying hard. Right there, right there, and then we're gonna be done in no time. Okay. Done in no time. Like the non-traditional, yes. You know, pink and green. Isn't that fun? And now I'm going to add this to the front and the back of the gable box before I put it together, because it's easier. So I can squish this one down and go there, and then this one Oops, this is not, the paper is not centered, but let's make it work. This is my sample. Voila. Let's flip it on the other side and do the same. And the gable box is pretty big, as you can see. Voila. And voila. So we have created the parts. So now I'm going to put this one. So we're going to fold this. So how to assemble this? Fold on the score lines, okay? And then fold this one up as well, like such. We're going to fold it up and then fold down in. I like that this is already dried. Fold in and then you fold up, okay? And then these will get folded in, folded in, folded in, folded in, and this one is going to be, maybe this is gonna go in there. Let's see if it is the way. There, and then you push it under, and voila. And then you can use your glue to push it down so it's all flat. This is gonna be tucked in here. 1 and 2. Voila, look at that. Beautiful, right? Very. And now for our tag, we need 2 kinds of ribbon, and that is gonna go like that or like that. So we're gonna take, where's my ribbon? We're gonna take Peaceful Pine ribbon and this, okay? So we could do, first of all, we're gonna, and I need linen thread, okay? So my linen thread will go inside here, okie dokie. And then I'm gonna just cut this length out because it will be easier to maneuver, okay? Then what we're gonna do, and you could do it in a simpler way if you want to, I'm going to create a faux bow with both of them, okay? There, like that. And then another one like that, and then 1 and 2. Faux bow. The way I can do this is by doing, look, you can do this to keep it together if you want to, or you can tie a bow and then be done, but this is fancy dandy. Okay, there you go. So this part is sticking, and then this part I am going to add another mini glue dot, just because we don't like simple things, right? We like more of a fancy, and voila. So my faux bow is sticking together, and the other faux bow will be sticking together. Okay, here. Okay, my hands are jello now, and there, okay? And I'll do the same using this. Just a little trick, okay? There. And then I'm gonna do that with another mini, come on, there, and stick it. Voila. So now I can take this, and then I can secure it around here. and tie a knot attached to this. How cutie patootie this is. I'm gonna tie a knot and secure it, and then tie it around our, then I'll be tying this around my gable box, and then we'll be done. Hold on. There, like, okay, one is up. Where's the other one? Oh, lordy, lordy. Here it is. One and down. Okay. And that will be done at the top here. I'm not going to secure it with anything because I want it on here, but I'm going to be securing it there. So then we're going to tie a knot and a bow. Voila, done. Isn't this beautiful? Rich, Christmassy, elegant, and all the above. So I am going to trim this like that. Trim this like that. This is already trimmed, and that is already gonna trim it right there. Look. Okay, and if I don't like the way my ribbon is going, I can take this and turn it on the other side. Okay, we need the extra embellishment, and we're gonna put some of the barely brush embellishments on here. Okay, we can do, I'm gonna put one, because this is over there, I'm gonna put a one over there, right here, 1, 2, and then some of the small. I'm gonna put one right there. 1, 2, 3. There you go. Look at this. Isn't this a beautiful box? Pretty big, because you know you can put a lot of stuff in there. Now if you want to secure it, you could. Okay, you can put a dimensional in the back there. I'm gonna leave it like that, and then flip all this and put it up. Voila, I like it. And there you go. Very elegant and special. Yes. So this is your box. So let me recap all the projects, okay? This beautiful box, you will get the box, you will get the tag, all the die cuts, nothing will be stamped. The ribbon will be included, not the embellishments. For the card, you will get the piece of the ribbon, but not the embellishments. Everything die cut. So let's put it down this way. This fun cutie patootie. Okay, I always forget this. So we hit all the season. Then we have fall. So Christmas, Halloween, fall, this springy, and summery. Okay, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Isn't this a great class that you want to get the supplies for and recreate on your own, plus all the other benefits by placing your $75 or more before shipping and tax and after your stamping rewards, because you're going to get more stamping rewards from Stampin' Up! And from me as my thank you. Okay, so it is what is that, basically an hour. I apologize for being a little bit late, but life got in the way. I appreciate all of you joining me, leaving me a comment, okay, and sharing the video, the thumbs up and the love and all the support. And I will see you not tomorrow, but I'm gonna wish you a very happy 4th of July. Enjoy your company, enjoy the partying. Or maybe just relax and don't go anywhere because it's gonna be hot, and maybe be able to watch the fireworks somewhere. And I will be on Sunday for my Sunday recap and reminding you the deadlines for my classes and stamp camp and everything else. Okay, all my best to you. Thank you so much, and have a great evening. Bye bye.